One of my favorite games of last year was undoubtedly Mortal Kombat 1, MK1. It was a reboot to the series, and honestly, I recently just beat it again. Me and my brother Rocky originally went through it, and then I had bought it on the PlayStation 5, and I gotta tell you, like, MK1 is one of the best fighting games I've ever played. That's not up there. To me, with Soul Calibur. On the Dreamcast, which had endless unlockables, and if that game was made today, Jesus Christ, the amount of DLC that probably would be forced into it would just be astonishing. So, MK1, there's two things I want to kind of talk about, I guess. One is at the end of MK1, HAVIK appears.
Look at him, clinging to life. Even now he struggles.
Everyone who fought today did so fiercely.
Had I not been here for it, I would have thought it impossible. Warriors from across timelines, clashing in combat. The blood, the death, the chaos.
Yes, Lord HAVIK. It's unfortunate it all ended so fast.
The next time, it won't.
And for me, HAVIK returning's not too much of a big deal. However, with this launch of the series, it could prove to be an excellent story. So, HAVIK essentially comes from the Chaos Realm, and this dude is one of the toughest SOBs that you could possibly face. I mean, he was, maybe I forgot this, but HAVIK apparently was in the DC vs. Mortal Kombat game where him and Joker formed a league together, apparently. And then, of course, in MK11, HAVIK was also in MK11, and then now at the end of MK1 we get HAVIK. And at the end of MK1, spoilers, you beat Shang Tsung, and basically AI generates a bunch of the MK1 characters, kind of morphs them together to create new characters. It's one of the coolest things. The use of AI in fighting games proves that if you do it right, like not Street Fighter, but Tekken, like sparring yourself essentially, and just continue to get better and better, and realizing what you do that's, that it's not going to get you wins essentially when you play online, or just in general, like maybe you want to just get better as a fighter, whether it's just to face your friends or just to face random computer on the hardest difficulty generated characters, or whatever that might be. But anyway, in MK1, there's the first thing I want to talk about is when you take on Shang Tsung, and I chose Baraka for my second playthrough on the PlayStation 5. I don't know why, I tend to be very fluid with Baraka, and he seems to be one of the stronger characters in the game for some reason. But I always like Baraka, but he's excellent in MK1. However, Liu Kang shows up, and basically when you have the showdown with whoever you choose, Baraka, my character, is paired up with Liu Kang, and then you essentially face off against Shang Tsung, and there's this part essentially that kicks in this music, and I just felt like they really possibly paid homage to the original Mortal Kombat movie from the 90s. At the end of, if you've never seen it, I personally like it. I know a lot of people don't. Mortal Kombat Annihilation, nah, that's terrible. However, yeah, with Robin Shou as Liu Kang, who, god dang, Robin Shou was one of the best Liu Kangs. So yeah, that dude was perfect as Liu Kang. I can't remember the actor who played Shang Tsung, but he was perfect. All the actors that they chose for the original Mortal Kombat movie in the 90s, to me, it was near perfect cast, and I didn't have any issue with any of them. Just story-wise, it's okay, you know, but it's just a funny movie to go back to, especially when you look at Goro and how he was made, and you just see like the rubber suit almost. It's funny. But the song kicks in at the end of the 90s Mortal Kombat movie when Liu Kang is about to just basically bust Shang Tsung's ass.
Chan chose his own path. Every man is responsible for his own destiny.
Shang Tsung killed my brother!
Yo, why?
And, or essentially, I mean, he killed his brother. And when the clip from the game of MK1,
followers, and once you are dead, all timelines will be mine.
And then that scene in the original Mortal Kombat movie, I felt like there was a lot of similarities between it, especially with the music choice, especially with like how Liu Kang was talking to Shang Tsung. It felt kind of like the same type of speech that Liu Kang gave in the original Mortal Kombat movie. And I just thought that was really, really cool. Maybe it's not paying homage, maybe it's just me just kind of overthinking things and just really liking kind of putting the original Mortal Kombat movie, MK1, with the one of my favorite fighting games now of all time, in the MK1 video game. So I really am excited to see where MK2 goes and HAVIK and just in general. It may take years before we see the MK2 game, but I feel like it's going to be well worth the wait. And AI, who knows what they're going to do with that. I mean, if they're using AI in MK1 now, imagine if this MK2 comes out in 5 years, what AI can potentially do for the fighting genre, and especially Mortal Kombat 2. It's going to be very interesting. But overall, for me, those were just the two main points I want to talk about. If you haven't played Mortal Kombat 1, and PC, console, Xbox, whatever it might be, you owe it to, and you really love fighting games, you owe it to yourself to play it. It's one of my favorite games of 2023, and even in 2024, I still love it. So let me know what you think. Are you a fan of MK1? If you played MK1, do you think that there is a comparison between the original Mortal Kombat movie and MK1 towards the end, or you just think I'm just kind of possibly making that up, or just overthinking it? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, and thank you so much. Oh, and check out the description. We got a bunch of cool other sites, and we're working on a lot of projects. So yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you chilling with me during another gaming sessions, and I'll see y'all next one.
Abducted by my brain and it drains all